Oh, how's it going there, YouTube? Well, I know I'm really late as frig on this, but I should wish you guys a Happy New Year, and I always want to thank you guys for hanging around and watching the videos and whatnot. I've just been a busy guy, and I haven't really had a whole heck of a lot to record, but once again, I want to thank you guys for sticking around and watching the videos and whatnot. Some of you may also remember that I said I was going to have a giveaway again when I hit 1,000 subscribers, so I think we're at like 970 now. I know I was at around 950 by New Year's. I know 1,000 was my goal for this year, but you know, that's pretty darn close, so I'm not going to complain. I can't complain whatsoever, so that's pretty freaking sweet. So when we hit 1,000, I'm going to go and figure something out to do for a giveaway for the channel, and we'll go from there. But anyway, just I've been playing the buy and sell game, I guess you could say. I've sold a bunch of stuff. I sold the old XDs out the truck, and I sold original headlights out the truck, and yeah, you guys know what I did. So I think my karma bit me because I was supposed to sell the wheels to someone. He asked me to hold them for him, and then someone else came along. Oh, here, I'll give you what you want, and then I'll come right and pick them up. So, well, in that case, alright, then whatever, let them go. But on the flip side of that, I was also hoping to have the wheels sold so I can go pick up a lift kit off this guy. The fella had a 7.5 inch rough country lift kit for sale for I think it was $1,000 or whatever it was now. I was like, sweet, get the wheels sold, I'll come out and get that. So I messaged the guy on Thursday, and then by Friday he said, oh, sorry, but I sold it. Well, alright, well, whatever. I mean, there's one, there's another, right? So nothing to be upset about. And on the other flip side, I was looking on Kijiji. You know, Kijiji's a very dangerous thing sometimes, you know. I was looking at, they had still on there's I think it's a 54. One of the early ones is an Alliston WD-45, the wide. Nice looking tractor. It's got good tires on it, paint's good on it, and it's out near Napanee, which is on the way to the farm in Farmersville, for those of you that's been following the channel long enough to know about that. I know he's asking $2,000 for the tractor, but you know, it's cleaned up nice and whatnot, so I don't know, we'll have to kind of see what goes on with that, because I was hoping to go to Nick's there yesterday, being Sunday. I was going to go on Saturday out to Nick's yesterday and offload a bunch of toys, but just didn't have any time to box anything up or have anything ready to go. I've just been so busy doing other stuff, so anyway, I'm just kind of cruising through Cookstown at the moment, not too far away from the Georgian Bay Steam Showgrounds actually, because we're right on Highway 89 and 27 right now. So I'm actually heading to a Chev dealer up here in Alliston because I want to look at a truck. You see, I'm in the market for an HD truck. You know, I was out looking around yesterday and whatnot, but yeah, I'm in the market for an HD truck. Do I really need it? Not really, not for the daily driving stuff, but for what I'm looking to get into. Besides the fact I want to haul the 1828 around and whatnot, it's much easier with the 2500 series. At the same time, my truck's getting kind of old too, so I'm pushing almost 250,000 K on this truck, and you know, it's only a matter of time before something major happens, really. So kind of, you know, kicking tires on another truck, and I've got it. I was looking at one in Aurora. I might go. I might head back there and show you guys later on when we get into town. But like I said, I'm in the market for an HD truck, and I've narrowed it down between a Chevy Duramax or a 6.7 Power Stroke. You know, now I know these guys are going to say, "Oh, why don't you go for a Cummins?" Like, well, I got no problem with the Cummins. I know the Dodge's history with the transmissions and whatnot is not so great, and at the same time, I don't like the Dodge trucks. It's just I don't like the way they're set up. I don't want to say they're basic, but they are kind of basic, but at the same time, just never been a fan of the Dodges. The Cummins, great motor, absolutely, but like I said, I'm narrowing it down between the GM Duramax or the 6.7 Power Stroke. Now there's also, on the flip side of that, do you go with an older diesel? Even at the same time, you get something older, you're still spending, say you're looking at an 07 Power Stroke or an 07 Duramax, you're still looking 20-25 grand on a truck that's got 300,000 K on it. So I mean, no matter what you do, you're putting a lot of money down for one of these trucks. But even on the flip side now, the gas trucks, they've come a long way too. So I mean, most of them you can draw. They say you can draw 12,000 pounds with it, but it's just pounds on the 1500 series truck, and you go to stop, I mean, it'll do it, but at the same time, with the HD, an HD truck's just, it's meant to do it, you know, it's got the weight, it's got the suspension, it's got the rear end. The 1500 series, not so much. So, that's my kind of idea of it. And at the same time, I priced Z71 Silverado, which is pretty much loaded truck, and it still came to about, I think it was 57 grand at the door with taxes in and whatnot. That's not including incentives and whatnot, or the trade-in. Then on the other side of that, I priced a 2018 F-150 Crew Cab FX4. Pretty well loaded truck. It came about the same, 56 or 57, I don't remember now. But at the same token, the HD trucks I've been looking at, they're, you know, 14, 15, 2016, couple-year-old trucks. They're still 50, 60 grand, but think about the truck you're getting for 60 grand. You're getting, you know, a lot more truck, you're getting a lot more steel, you're getting more power, heavier, you know. So it's really, that's where you got to kind of draw that line. You spend 50, 60 grand on a brand new gas, or do you spend 60 grand on a truck that's, you know, 2-3 years old? Sure, it's got 50,000 K on it, but 50,000 K into a diesel, that's nothing. So I don't know. Either way, it's going to be expensive. But even still, what I was looking to do with it at the same time, not only just pulling my tractor around, and sure, I take the Aldo to scrap in, doing it for the daily driving stuff, not so much. What I'm really looking to get into with it is, you know, you guys know I'm in the tractor show clubs and whatnot. Most of you follow me know I'm into that stuff anyway, but I want to start doing a tractor restoration business on the side. I want to, you know, get into hauling stuff on the side. So, you know, there's another opportunity to make money, of course. So obviously, if you have the truck to pull trailers with all the time, then you can go ahead and do that. And even still, I was thinking, say, Georgia Bay Steam Show comes around, or Melton Steam Show comes around. At the same time, I can go and pull tractors for someone else to go into that show, and you know, you can put the truck to work and use it to make money with. Now, of course, you have to get a trailer to do that, but at the same time, the trailers are not hard to come across. And, you know, most places will rent one to you too if you really, really need it. So, like I said, that's kind of what I'm looking to get into at the same time. So, I don't know, we'll just have to see how it goes. But anyway, I guess I should watch on driving here, and we'll see you guys when I get into town. We're up here in Alliston now. We're at Ernie Dean Chevrolet up here in 89. One of these brand new HDs I just come across now. Of course, you get looking at it. Of course, it says Denali, and of course, they'd never have that. I'm not Travis from How Farms Work, of course. Look at that, 92 grand. $92,000 for a truck, that's just insane. Like, either you're a business owner or you won the lottery to afford that thing. Like, who in their right mind has 100 grand to drop in a truck? I know I sure as hell don't. I mean, well, it's a nice truck and all, but Jesus. Well, I don't know what's over there. I'm going to see if I can find the used car lot. I've never been up this dealership before, so I don't know. It's actually quite a nice day outside. I mean, look at the dirt. I think Big Dirt needs a wash. Might try to get that done today too, but oh well. We'll keep looking. I was just looking at this one here too. This is they call it an all-terrain HD, so this has got all the color match and all that stuff. And I like the all-terrain a lot better. You know what? This is not that much less than a Denali, really. Still like 87 grand, I think. Yeah, 87.4, but even still, the one at Highlands in Aurora that I was looking at, it's basically the same damn truck as this, except it's got chrome on it instead of all the blacked out parts. So, and plus it's like 30 grand cheaper. So, but it's got the same wheels. It's basically the same truck as that. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll head her over to John Deere because they're over just the next road up here. So we've been there before, but I don't know. There's always need to see what's on the lot, I guess. Even though it is Sunday, and I know someone's going to say, "Oh, why you got a car dealership on Sunday? There's no salesman." That's the perfect time to go is on to Sunday, because then you got no one bothering you. So I've seen this big 8560 up here in Innisfil. They got quite a few tractors sitting around. Of course, Sunday. It's of course Sunday, right? So there's nobody really around here. So I thought I'd get you guys a quick little shot since I was in the area. But check the size of this tractor here. 9360R. Holy frig. I don't even know what the price tag on these tractors are nowadays. Last time I looked, a 4-wheel drive tractor was still $250,000 brand new. Oh, there's a S670 combine. Jeez. Actually, S670, that reminds me. You guys remember last year I did my 500 subscriber giveaway, and I gave away that S690 combine? My cousin Jordan ended up winning it. Well, his grandfather, so I guess he'd still be, he'd be my uncle or a great uncle to me too. He's my grandmother's brother's son, I believe. Anyway, he just bought a 1 Series John Deere not that long ago. I mean, to go up and kind of take a look at it. You guys know me, running around like a freaking busy guy all the time. So one of these days we'll get up and take a look at it. Well, there's the old Georgian-based steam showgrounds. Yeah, it won't be long until we're back there again, and who knows, I might even have something to bring this year. Hopefully I have something to bring this year. That's what I've been saying for the last 5 years, it seems like. But, you know, they've already got the, if I'm getting the shot there, the old Farmall Regular, and every time I come here, I forget what separator it is, and then when I come here for the show, I remember it, but right now I don't remember what model the separator is. I think it's a favorite machine. I remember Grandpa's got pictures of that going back too, and I don't remember just what it is, but that's alright. I'll figure it out one of these days. I just gotta go and read it, I guess. But yeah, I think she'd be awful wet in there to be driving the equipment around today. Alright, well, it's after lunchtime now, so I had to change my battery pack, my camera anyway, so go do a little bit more running around, and I'm due for Hortons. Alright, so we're at Highlands here. This is a truck I've been kind of looking at, him and hawing about, kicking the tires on, if you will. Been sitting here for a couple of weeks. You know, it's a pretty nice truck. It's got fog lights, tow mirrors, 20-inch wheels. This is all you need, really. It's just a 4x4 crew cab, and of course diesel. So it's already got the window tint done on it, so you probably won't be able to see in there too closely. It's only got 60,000 K on it. It does, however, have the yellow sticker on it, which is for your trailering and whatnot. So it's always done a little bit of pulling, but I mean that's what you do with an HD truck, really. So got the hard tonneau cover on it. It's a pretty clean, straight truck, but then again, it's only got 60,000 on it, so. Like I said, it's a potential vehicle. That's why I like the HDs. They're just so much more heavier built. You know, you see the leaf springs and rear end and whatnot. And there's a 1500 series behind that. Now down here, that's Z71 like mine. It's a 600 cab. An F-150 here. We've got this Sierra here too. This is a 1500 series. So that's a nice truck too. But if I'm going for a 1500 series, I'm looking for something that's a little bit more. Got a few more tires. This looks like it's pretty well loaded 4x4 too. But I like the Z71s and the 1500 series anyway. Which now Z71's basically just a sticker as far as I'm concerned. For the wind noise. This one back here, this is an all-terrain back here. This is a nice truck here. This is just like the one we were looking at up there in Alliston earlier. Just a 1500 series. That's a 16 as well. Kind of wish I had these lights in the HDs. Those would look nice. I have no sticker tag on it. The truck does got 32,000 K on it. You can tell by the little oil change sticker up here. Maybe I think a tire just went down on something here. Yeah, that's a nice truck too. A lot of black trucks here. Must be a very popular color these days. Getting a black truck. 4x4s. There's the Z71 Silverado there. Where's Denali? I don't even want to know what this thing's worth. This is probably 70, 80 grand right here. 1500 series. There's another 2500 there over in behind that Cadillac, but that's a gasser. Yeah, even still a 6-liter gas would pretty much pull whatever you want, but even at the same time, a 6-liter 2500, you guys know what that would suck down for fuel. So anyway, I can take a little walk down here and just see what's down further down the line, and if I see something that's interesting, I'll let you guys know. Alright, there's a white Z71 Duramax here. Let's look at the sticker price here. It's friggin' 84 grand, so that's a little bit more than what I'm willing to pay for it, but even still at the same time, that other truck there, that black one's a 2016. It's still 60, even with 60,000 K on it. That just shows you. Truck's a year and a half, 2 years old now. There you go, depreciate 20 grand. That truck would have been 80 grand brand new too. So yeah, this is like the one here, this 2500 Chev. That's like the one that was in Uxbridge I was mentioning earlier. The one in Uxbridge is just a crew cab, 4-wheel drive, much the same as this truck. It's just they want 54 for it. Of course, it's got a few more options on it. Whatnot too. That's a work truck version, but that's always a candidate too, because you know, you guys know me. All I'm really going to be using it for is putting it to work. So oh, there's a nice 4x4 there. Oh, elevation edition. I like the elevations too, but until this year, you couldn't get a 5.3 in them. So oh, even still, a lot of money. But I don't know, I kind of like that 2016 2500 over there, the black one we're just looking at now. So I don't know, it's been here for a few weeks, so I might give the sales guy, Marty here, a call. This guy actually bought my white truck from there, the one I've got now. Bought that one from Broadway Auto Sales in Bradford, and Marty was working there at the time. He sold me that truck, so like Marty said before, this truck's been a Marty truck, and your next truck will be a Marty truck, so I guess we'll just have to give him a shout here. Probably, I think maybe Wednesday I'll give him a shout. He works like Wednesday, and I'll come in and take it for a drive or something. We'll see if we can take you guys for a test drive. I test drove one here back in when was it, May or June. I test drove one, the 2011, but it had 204,000 K on or something like that. I still wanted 32 grand for it. It's basically just the same truck as that, crew cab diesel. It's a little bit more basic, but still 32 grand with a truck with 200,000 K. I get it, it's a Duramax and whatnot, but I was like, holy frig, man. This one here though, this has got a few more toys on it and whatnot, so that's a nice damn truck, you know. What do you really need? There's much more than that. 4x4 crew cab diesel. Don't need much more than that. Anyway, I've rambled on for enough here. I'm sure you guys are getting tired of listening to me. Another thing too about going with a diesel truck is your maintenance is, well, it might seem like a little bit more up front, but in reality, you do it about half as often as you do a gas truck. Because let's say you do a gas truck, let's go by the old figure, every 5,000 K or every 3 months or whatever, right? I know most new vehicles are around 8,000 K or every 6 months. But with a diesel, you can go, I think they brought them up to 10,000 K, at least on the newer diesels. I think it's every 10,000. Mind you, you do your oil change and your fuel filter at the same time with the diesel, so do you every 10,000 K versus say every 5 to 6 or 8 or whatever you're doing on your gas. So in the end, it really works out to be not that much more for a diesel, unless, you know, God forbid, you gotta do head gaskets or a turbo or something in that big fancy emission system we gotta have these days with the DPF system and the urea and all that crap, you know. Can you delete that? Absolutely you can, but a buddy of mine, he deleted that off of Power Stroke, and he got pinched with a $15,000 fine. So I think I'd probably end up leaving it alone. But you know, it's what it is. You're also when it. I don't have to go into all that emission stuff because there's millions of videos on YouTube explaining it to you. But basic rundown is when your truck goes into regen to burn all the carbon out of your DPF filter. The backhoe at work does it too, so it doesn't have urea, but it just has a DPF filter. The trucks, it shoots more diesel fuel and it shoots in the urea, and it gets super hot and burns out all the carbon out of this DPF filter. But at the same time, eventually that filter is going to plug, and it's very expensive to either A, get a new one. I know it costs around $500-600 to get it cleaned out, but plus you're down your truck for a couple of days too, because you got to send it out to do it. So I don't know, it seems expensive, but at the same time, at the end of it, it works out almost the same, I think. But even still, the emission thing scares me the most of anything. Alrighty, well, I made it back home here. Alright, so yeah, Gonna do a big giveaway here once we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're pretty close now. I'm like 970, so I'm gonna leave this up to you guys, I think, to decide what I'm gonna give away, because I haven't really given it too much thought, but made a couple little choices. But I think I'm gonna put a little poll on Instagram. We'll just kind of pick something that way. So I got a few things in mind. So I'm gonna have a couple selections, and we'll let you guys, vote on it, and then we'll give that away. Then we'll figure out. We'll go from there. So, I think that's what we're gonna do, and things are pretty much all the same in the old horde room here for the most part. Still haven't got my right wheels and auger for that combine yet. I might go order those, but that's what I was also kind of thinking what I might do for the giveaway too. I might either A, do another farm toy, or B, give a gift certificate out for something. So I don't know. We'll kind of go with that. But anyway. Guys, like the video as always, please comment, rate, subscribe. If you're interested in sending me a piece of fan mail here out of we call it the greatest farm toy collection on YouTube. For those that do not know, that's a little tractor collection I started last year out of viewer mail. If you're interested in sending something in, get yourself a big shout out. P.O. box address in the description box down below. If you just want to send a letter or something to get yourself a shout out, by all means. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.